Thank you for tuning in, everybody, in your scheduled content game.
Yes.
Thank you for
Thanks
showing
everyone
up.
for
This
watching.
was completely staged. This was completely staged, by the way. We all knew what we were doing, smiley face, and
Thinking.
yeah, this totally wasn't winged, you know. Yeah, whatsoever. Yeah. Congrats to Aryan to moving on.
Yep.
Good luck
Yep.
to
Good luck
to our next
in the
players,
next
Meow
round.
in Gozerian.
Is
And-
it single elim?
Huh? Double
Is it
elim.
single
Double
elim?
elim.
Okay.
You think I would host a single elim tournament?
I wasn't sure how OSU tournaments work, so...
Yeah, they're usually double elim, so.
Okay. That's good.
Arian forgot to read the script with the Falcon reverse sweep. Yeah, he read like halfway through and then like tore it up. That's what happens. Anyway, I guess I can leave my mic on during the lunch break. If y'all don't mind eating noises.
Alright.
I'm going to make a quick lunch break as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Said
Isn't
lunch
it also
break involves
5:30 for you,
making-
Gutrun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Thinking.
Yeah, I'm going to take a quick lunch break.
Okay. See you later.
Be
Alright.
back in 10 minutes. Actually, wait. Do you want me to co-commentate with you?
Hmm?
Do you want me to co-commentate with you for the next
For the next match? Yeah, you
Yeah.
feel free.
Okay,
The
I'll
more the
just step
merrier,
in.
as they say.
I'll just step
Real?
in for now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna step away for a bit. I'll come back when I come back. Should be maybe half an hour. Maybe I'll make it in time for the next round, because it's
Hey.
like 22 minutes. Okay. Alright.
Well, it's supposed to be at 3, but like whenever they're ready, because it's supposed to happen like right after this match.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit, Scrags. Thanks
Yep.
for commentating with me.
Of course, it's always fun to try and like make things use my my Smash commentary experience and try and like change it and like mold it into something that is comprehensible. But yeah, all right, I'll see you in a bit.
Right? See you later. I'll consider it. I think like having too many people commentating is gonna be chaotic. But I'll consider it. Yeah, so fun fact, I had to rearrange my work schedule for today so that I could stream at 1. So the way my workplace works is on certain Fridays of the year, we're allowed to take half days as long as we like allocate the rest, as long as we allocate like the 4 hours between like the rest of the days in the week. So usually what I do is I just go 11 to 3 because I usually work 7 to 3 Pacific time because I work on East Coast hours. And obviously, like, I take advantage of this to, like, sleep in a little more. But today I rearranged it from 9 to 1 so that I could do this. Can't have too many chefs in the kitchen, true. Too many cooks will spoil the broth, as they say. Alright, enjoy the farming, Falcon. I'll try to get the other Falcon for your next match. Maybe we'll have 3 Falcons in this stream at once. That would be wild. Used to be up at demon hours. I still am. But not to the degree that I was in college, for sure. I still am, I just don't sleep. Just take a nap during the day. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what time work starts at. I'm still like nocturnal. Like, I literally cannot fall asleep until very, very late. I just make it work, I guess. And then I take a nap later, I guess. I'm used to functioning on like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, for better or worse. I do not drink coffee at all, so don't worry, Meow. I have not been Americanized that much. Everyone else in my family drinks coffee though. They're trying to get me on it. It's not working out. I just don't like the taste, and caffeine doesn't work on me, so there's no point. Imagine coffee doing literally anything pretty true. Have you tried it too, Story? The most coffee has done is give me jitters. Oh, dang. Yeah. I guess like some people, or like most people in this very wonderful country, get energized by those jitters somehow. I don't know how it works for them, because it doesn't work for me, so how would I know how it feels to have a caffeine high, right? But yeah. Yeah, I've literally like drank I've drank like a whole can of like what is it called? Like that sparkling ice energy drink or whatever that was caffeinated, and then I fell asleep like 30 minutes later. I was like this might actually help me like stay focused, and it didn't. I guess coffee has more of it, so how can I tell? But historically, it hasn't worked for me, and that didn't work for me, so you know. I'm just going to assume it doesn't work for me. Anyway, do you all have suggestions for, like, how I should occupy my summer stream schedule until the tournament ends? Because, like, people are going to schedule for Friday, so I'm not going to have this slot open for, like, my usual thing, which is playing Pokemon ROM hacks. So do I just, like, put that on hold for a while, or do I alternate between, like, Kirby Arena runs and Pokemon ROM hacks on Wednesday and kind of, like, do 1 week of each? I'm taking all suggestions. Okay, looks like Aoyan, Falcon, and Nell are in a multi-lobby, which is hilarious. They just can't get enough of Osu, I guess. Either or works. Okay. How behind are you, Meow? If you're behind on stream, try pausing and unpausing, and it should bring you back up to speed. Yeah, I guess alternate is a good idea. Do that. Plus it prevents me from getting burned out on Kirby, because sometimes I just don't feel like running Arena anymore. I'm like, what's the point? Warming up on Osu, gotcha. Why don't you join the W Gaming Lobby? Hosted by Aoyan. And ask him for an invite to that or something. Oh god, it's the Unforgiving. So how the Osu Tournament client works if you have like an empty lobby open? Is it just cycles through songs that are downloaded on the client? And it hit the Unforgiving, so I guess we're listening to the Unforgiving for the next like 12 minutes or something. Password is cool123. Oh god. Aoyan, I'm streaming on the Osu category. Do you know the types of people who watch people who stream on the Osu category? Do you want to let those people into the lobby? Kind of funny story, but not really funny. The last time I streamed on the Osu category of, like, me actually playing the game, someone, like, I immediately got someone who followed me with an inappropriate username, trying to make me say something, like, inappropriate. I've been streaming for, like, a year and a half now. Not once have I ever gotten those types of people. But, I guess when I open up my Osu client and start streaming to the category, those people immediately start coming in. They're gappable. Indeed, you can gap them in the game, but, like, I just don't want them around. Okay, I'll let you know, Starry, if I need you to smite someone off the face of the earth. Yeah, and people wonder why I don't like the greater Osu community. Like, y'all are fine. Y'all are really cool. But, like, I don't like interacting with, like, the average Osu player, if that makes sense. Just a bunch of fucking weirdos. Oh, another funny story. Once, okay, I think it was back in, like, 2020, when I hosted my first tournament. And after the tournament ended, I think I went live with Osu. And I was like, I just got this new laptop, I want to see if I can, like, stream Osu on it, or something. That was back when I was, like, still actively playing the game somewhat. And my sister rated me. Yeah, my sister's, like, of Minecraft slash, I think back then it was, like, Overwatch or something. She just streamed that, and she had, like, her own, like, circle of friends who watched her, and immediately as they came in, one of her viewers started, like, fucking trolling me and, like, flaming me in chat. I was like testing out whether I could play the game, right? So I was playing easy maps, right? And also technically de-rusting, so it was like, this dude comes in and is like, why are you 5-digit and still playing, like, 5-star maps? Oh, I'm 6-digit and I can play 7-star maps. No, you fucking can't, first of all. And second, I don't give a shit. So that was great. First time being flamed on Twitch. Also in the Osu category. And y'all wonder why I don't like the community. Once again, y'all are totally cool. I like everyone who's playing in the tournament, but the average Osu player, ugh. But I guess the weirdos tend to stay away when I actually like commentate for matches, for like tournament matches or show matches. So I like hosting these. I think the chat gets fun because like everyone's friends come out to support them, and I think that's really wholesome. Okay, I am done with my lunch, so I don't know if Nell like I don't know if this lobby is like actually open. No. Okay, let me check with Nell. Okay, so I'll see if y'all can get in the room now. First, I will BRB as I wait for a response. Alright, I'll BRB real quick and then we will get started with the next match. Don't go nowhere. Alright, I think we're just waiting on Gozerian now, and we will be starting in short order. So, alright, hello everyone, welcome back. We are moving on to our next match of the day, and our final match of the day actually, which is Meow versus Gozerian. And a little bit about these players. Meow is going to be seed 3, and Gozerian is seed 6. So I believe this is Meow's first tournament. We all know him as the, apparently the hidden extraordinaire according to the qualifier results. And also a very, very strong mechanics player overall. Specializes a bit in no mod aim. That is what he is best at. And yeah, despite it being his first tournament, he has a high seed. This isn't like top 2 seed in this tournament though, so this match is going to be a lot closer. Aoyan and Dama, very seasoned tournament players. Meow, very strong player in his own rights, but in terms of tournaments, could go either way on some of these picks. And Gozerian, on the other hand, I believe that he's played in a couple of tournaments in his university. And so he's figured some things out about how to practice well for tournaments and stuff. Definitely doesn't have like the highest skill cap in the tournament for sure, but might have that consistency that can help him in like these early rounds where the maps aren't like super hard yet, and he can still like compete and put up really good scores. All right, let's get into it. Looks like the thing isn't synced. Chat, hello?
Is the client not working anymore?
Oh man, welcome back, Godfrey. Tournament client moments.
Unfortunate.
Okay, let me restart the laser client again. And yeah, hopefully we can get this going. Hope y'all enjoyed the Unforgiving, by the way, because that came up in the random rotation for the tournament client, and now we're just listening to the Unforgiving.
Yeah. I love the 58-minute song.
True.
It's not even a 58-minute song, it's just an entire album. Least scuffed Osu tournament, by the way.
True. This is just what happens when your tourney hosting tools are ancient. Okay, let me restart the tourney client then. Sorry about that. We can get started with the rules though. Okay. Your game client is being updated again. Amazing.
Oh yay! Sure love that. I somehow got the Osu tournament client running on my Mac, and
oh hell yeah, let's go. So can you see the match now?
Yeah, I can.
Nice.
FPS is not that bad, except I'm keeping it at 60 FPS. So I need to remember to turn off hit lighting on both clients.
Gotcha.
Because we obviously love hit lighting, right?
True. An error occurred. Please check your internet.
Just relaunch. I had that.
I swear to God. Please close Osu to continue. Oh, and now the tournament manager does pop up, even though it said it didn't. What the fuck's going on? Okay. Alrighty.
Burning my things, unfortunately.
Looks like the players are not appearing despite being in the lobby. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get started. What is Meow's warm-up going to be? Is it going to be a no-mod aim map?
It is Ascension to Heaven, it seems like.
No, that's just what filled in the gap, because there's nothing in the lobby.
No, this... Oh, wait, is it? Oh, okay, yeah. I guess,
Yeah. You think Meow's gonna play Ascension to Heaven?
Because it just started playing on my end, and I was like, oh, Meow's selected that. Well, I guess not.
So yeah, unlike the Alien and Dama matches, I think this one's going to be really close. There's going to be a lot to say. So yeah, I hope y'all are as excited to commentate. I hope y'all are excited to commentate. I hope y'all are as excited as I am to watch this set and see what happens.
Man.
Yeah, just everyone is hop in the commentary booth.
Yeah. Let's start dragging players in here also. Have them in here.
Oh my god. Alright, we got a Yorishika map. Let's fucking go. Good taste,
The
Meow.
classic Yorishika.
Let's
I
fucking
think
go.
This is a Meow special.
The Yorishika no mod aim. I think this was, yeah, like you said, one of the very first Yorishika songs.
Ooh.
Hello. Did I miss anything?
Welcome back. You did not miss anything. You are just in time, actually. We're getting to warm-ups for
Let's go.
Meow versus Gozerian.
All right. All right. So these are the two players that the seats are close.
3 and 6. So
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
still a little bit of imbalance, but like not as much as the previous two matches.
Okay.
Okay. Players, please ready up.
Oh yeah, I need to join the thing. Okay, I'm good. I was still in the other lobby. Oh, and I joined just in time. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Alright, we got the Yorishika no mod aim map.
All right.
The Meow special.
Okay, so this is a Meow map.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no mod aim. What else do I have to say? Meow's the first one to break, but Gozerian follows suit.
Fall shortly after, so still anyone's game.
Yeah.
Meow with the Ack lead.
Gozerian slider breaking again.
Yeah. This is beyond his skill cap, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 5.5 stars, right?
Yeah. Seems like
So like this is beyond Gozerian's skill cap, so he's gonna have a really hard time on the mechanics. But holding his own so far.
Both of them are pretty even right now.
Oh, and then
okay,
Gozerian
well,
randomly slider breaks
there goes
because of the
that.
discomfort. Yeah. I think this
Commentator's curse.
is what Meow is going to look to leverage, I think, in this match as much as he can. Just this mechanics gap between the two. But at this early stage, it's not as clear, right? Gozerian can still play like the mechanics maps at this stage. Like, for example, the No Mod 1, the No Mod 2. I think he'll be pretty comfy on.
One thing I think I can say is Meow has better reading capabilities than Gozerian, so
Yeah,
playing
definitely.
lower AR maps is going to be a bit more difficult for Gozerian compared to Meow.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe Gozerian's gonna look to target ban one of those maps. Meow did top score hidden one. I don't want to say too much more because in my first tournament, I was talking about like what I think Prophet should ban, and then he banned it, and then said in chat like I heard you. So thanks, Prophet, you ruined it for everyone.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna not discuss like what I think players should ban until after they ban. yeah, Gozerian's really starting to struggle here. And once again, it's early stage, so like there's not going to be maps that are this hard.
Did the players do a warm up?
Yeah, this is a warm up. This is a warm up.
Okay.
Yeah, this would not be in round.
Okay. I was confused because I was like, I don't recognize this map from the showcase.
Oh no, this is just the Meow special.
Okay.
Oh, no. What are you talking about? This is a new map entirely, just made for this map.
This is the new No
Oh,
Mod
true.
1.
Real?
New mod 1.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you're right, Gutrun, in that in this match specifically, Meow's probably going to leverage his reading advantage. Mostly, going to probably try to hit and abuse Gozerian in some way. Yeah, definitely can't mechanics gap him as hard on this pool, I think. If they met up in a later stage, then Meow would definitely be picking maps like this. This
Yeah.
No Mod 1 style map where he just clearly has the advantage.
Meow misreading that pattern.
Yeah. But still gonna take his own warm-up, which is expected. Alright. That is going to be the Meow special. The Yorushika No Mod 1 is the warm-up. And, pretty easily claims that. Alrighty.
Okay, so that's 1-0 on the board. Oh no, wait, no, sorry, this is still
No, this is
warm-ups.
warm-ups.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm too commentator brain. Hold on.
No
hold
worries,
on.
no worries, no worries.
I need to readjust. I just got here.
Yeah, no worries. The dinner debuff.
Real.
The dinner debuff is real.
Oh, I thought Gozerian put that in, and I was like, are we playing a 2.5 star map for warm-ups?
Nah.
No.
Ooh, this is a banger though.
True. Okay. I don't know what this artist is, or this song, or this difficulty, so
Okay, so each player gets a pick.
yeah, gets to pick one warm-up.
Gotcha.
This is a tech-based map.
Chaos, let's map. Chaos, let's map set. You know it's gonna be good. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what kind of map this is, so but it looks like the tourney client is desynced and thinks that both players are playing on different maps. Let's panic button out of this.
Panic.
There we go.
Okay, I think it resynced on my end.
Okay, let's take a look at what this is. This seems like a, if I had to guess, this is like light tech.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
how
it
would
looks
you
like
say?
tech.
So how would you say this plays into Gozerian's skill sets?
I think Meow, because like he doesn't have a lot of tourney experience, he's not going to be familiar with maps that are a little bit weird, I think, right? That
Okay.
aren't like straightforward reading maps necessarily. So stuff like tech and alts are skill sets that Meow hasn't like really practiced that much. So I think he's going to, with his better tournament experience, like he's going to leverage that, especially in this early stage where he hasn't been gapped by like the difficulty of the tech or alt picks yet. So like I think he's going to look to pick things like actually I'm not going to say anything because the players might be listening, but I'll go more into that after they ban their maps and stuff.
Okay, so that'll be interesting to look into when we look at the actual match.
Yeah. As you can see, Meow like on this skill set, like he really struggles. And I think Gozerian has
tourney
also
client
practiced this
crashed.
map a lot too.
Lamau.
Huh?
My tourney client crashed.
Oof.
Lamau.
Oh god.
Dang.
Maybe it wasn't
Tourney
worth running.
client.
Maybe it's not worth running tourney clients.
Excuse me.
Pain.
Tourney client boom. Yeah, so Gozerian picks tech, gets about 200k. Meow dies. But luckily, there aren't going to be any tech picks as hard as that. But yeah, that should give a pretty good indication to Gozerian as to like what maybe to lean into for the match.
Yeah, and what type of like maps he's comfortable with,
Yeah.
and that sort of thing. Oh, interesting. It shows a score for Meow on stream, but on my tournament client it only shows Gozerian.
Oh, because Meow failed the map, I'm pretty sure. So like
Yeah.
on some tourney clients, like it'll just like gray out the player if they failed. Because they don't have no fail on. Okay, let's go into
Alright, we're
Picks
getting right
and-
into it.
picks and bans. So both players have elected to go second in their respective choices. So Meow is going to ban first. I don't think Nell's in the lobby, so I'm gonna do the maps. How many people are in this lobby? 5 out of 8. Hidden 1 is gone. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
That's actually really interesting because Meow top scored Hidden 1 in qualifiers. Maybe this specific Hidden 1 is something that he has a lot of trouble with.
okay.
But very surprising ban from him. Definitely something that he would have been favored on. Alright. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to ref this lobby. And Gozerian bans the Precision, which is also a pretty good ban, I would say.
Understandable, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think I would want to play Hard Rock 2 against Meow. at
Yeah,
all.
for sure. Hey, Meow top scored
Considering-
Chocobo in the show match, so
Yeah. Considering Meow's performance on Hard Rock Precision, absolutely not a good idea.
okay. Getting into the picks now. So leaving Hidden 2 open. Interesting. Alright, we got Elements coming up first. Yeah, definitely an understandable pick.
I
Okay.
could be,
Okay, actually Nell is in the lobby, so okay. I'll let you know. So feel free to start when players are ready. Okay. Yeah, I thought he wasn't in the lobby. Alright, so jumping right into the Tech DT. which I think Gozerian did a good job of like scouting out like whether or not Meow was good at the skill set here. And also Meow did underperform a lot on the DT pool and qualifier, so maybe he also wants to lean into that. This is an atypical DT compared to the other two, but still kind of the same idea. Like anything high BPM, he's probably going to be able to put up a good fight. So yeah.
Alright,
that-
now I can get into commentator brain. Game 1 begins.
Okay, I need to turn on the points. Okay, there we go. Alright, first map, Elements. We'll see how our players fare on this. This is definitely a lot easier tech-wise than the warm-up. Like, it technically isn't like full tech anyway. There are just some weird sliders, but that is definitely going to favor the player with more experience on tournament pools. We'll see what happens, though. Both
Attack percentages
players
are pretty equal.
Yeah. Pretty equal ack and combo here. Into the first spinner, spin to win.
Gozerian here with a slight lead.
Yep. Attorney client, please don't do this to me.
What's happening?
The attorney client froze on stream.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Alright. Getting into the first major tech section.
Meow is the first to break here.
Okay, I'm a bit behind, so I'm gonna... Yeah, Meow's gonna slider break there. Giving Gozerian the clear advantage in both ack and combo. It's definitely practiced this map. You can tell.
And he's still building up that combo. It's still going up.
Gozerian just needs to avoid missing at the very middle.
We're
He
at
should
the halfway
be...
point.
Yeah. Should be good. He has dropped down to 92.9% accuracy, but it doesn't matter when your opponent doesn't have a combo.
Interestingly enough, Meow seems to have an S rating, and
Yeah, he slider
Gozerian
broke.
Sorry?
Yeah, the ranks in Osu are... Like, the grades in Osu are kind of weird. Oh no, Gozerian breaks on the weird... Oh, never mind. That was a Bancho break. He still has his combo.
Yeah, he's still going strong.
Yeah.
Meow also slowly building his combo back,
Yeah.
but the song
But
is about to
Gozerian,
end.
yeah. Gozerian has comboed 75% of the map. I think this might be over. We need to see like both a massive combo and act drop from Gozerian here. Gozerian misses on absolutely nothing, giving a window of opportunity to Meow here, chasing with that 400 combo, but he needs to keep it.
The gap is getting close.
He needs to keep it for the rest of the map in order to try to bring this back, but is there enough time? The gap is 100k.
No, it's not, but that was very close. Regardless.
Yeah, it got really close at the end there, but unfortunately just not enough time. Meow picking up the combo at the end, but Gozerian, that 600 combo through the map. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the crazy Osu grading. An S rank loses to a B rank. Amazing.
Who would have thought?
I love this game.
Back at it again.
But yeah, the reason why Meow had an S rank is because he only slider broke. He only, like, broke on sliders, basically.
Okay, so breaking on sliders is not as valuable as breaking on anything else.
Breaking on sliders preserves your S rank, but still, like, it will still reduce your combo down to nothing.
Yeah.
And the reason why Gozerian had a B rank is because about 93% accuracy gives you, like, automatically, like, decreases you one rank, and then he missed.
Oh, huh.
So it took him from an A rank FC to a B rank. That's how it works. It's weird. Hard Rock 1 is being picked here.
That's fairly normal from Meow.
Yep.
He can play Hard Rock at this early stage.
Yeah. Gotta
I believe
capitalize on that.
Fourth? No, Hard Rock? And I don't actually remember what he plays fourth in the qualifiers.
Huh? He had like a pretty middle of the road score on Hard Rock 1, I would say.
Yeah, but it was still better than the Gozerian, I believe.
Okay. I guess we kind of tag teamed that time.
Alright, we're jumping into another Toho song here.
Hell yeah. I should host a Toho only tournament, honestly. That would be fun.
True.
Okay.
So yeah, we're already seeing a much more equal match than the previous two matches. Gozerian Veloci taking a point against the favorite to win this match might, like, honestly have enough points to make an upset. We will see what happens, though. Alright. Let's just get things started. So, Hard Rock 1 is the aim pick of the Hard Rock pool. Looks like Meow is still on Elements for some reason. Panic button.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, now we're synced up.
Okay. Alright, let's get into game 2.
So the approach rate on this map after Hard Rock is 9.8, which means the circles fly in extremely quickly. Combine that with the decreased size in the circles. And Gozerian's going to find the first break. Definitely not comfortable on this AR. At least not as comfortable as Meow is, who's rocking the 98% accuracy early on.
And already very close to doubling the score.
Yeah, Gozerian dropping down to 92% ac, while Meow basically has a 4% accuracy advantage right now. That's going to keep the lead in his favor, especially since he has the combo advantage too. A very small combo advantage, but still a notable advantage. Alright, here come the vertical jumps. Who will miss on these? No one misses on those. Our players are too good at aim today.
Looking very competitive on both sides here.
Yeah, Meow with the early lead based on AC and that small combo advantage. We will see what happens though, because Dama broke immediately after the break. Hopefully the same does not happen to Meow here.
I mean, in case of Dama, he just forgot the notes were there.
I mean, that can happen, especially on Hard Rock.
Yeah.
So. And Gozerian will slider break on absolutely nothing. No. And that might already be the match right there. If Meow just combos to the, like 75% point, there's probably no coming back.
Yeah, and especially with this gap hitting 200k, with the amount of combo that Meow has built up, this is definitely going to be very hard, a very tall mountain for Gozerian to climb.
Yeah, and Meow does slider break on nothing at the end there, but it's not going to matter. He's built up 700k. That is unachievable with the combo and act that Gozerian has. And yeah, Meow just scapped Gozerian on this high approach rate aim map. And currently has the top score on this map, by the way.
Oh.
Beating out Dama's score of 689k. So 745k, let's go.
On the board.
I don't know if did Aoyan play this?
No, they did not.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they missed this.
Yeah, very, very nice score from Meow there. Right, our players are giving each other some props for their performances. We always love to see that.
Let's go. We love good sportsmanship up in here.
Hell yeah.
Alright, jumping into game 3.
Alright, No Mod 4 is going to be picked. Freefall, the tech map, and yeah. Yeah, Gozerian's like laser focused on all the tech now. He knows.
He knows where his strengths lie, and he wants to play into that.
Yep. Trying to take as many points, put as many points on the table as possible against this higher seeded opponent.
Which so far he is showing a great performance.
Yeah.
Despite the seed gap.
Yeah, definitely. Winning on DT3 is no easy feat. That map crushes, like, I think, players who are not familiar with that, with, like, old style mapping. And I think he just practiced that. He practiced that a lot, and it showed.
Yeah, that is to say, Meow can still make it back on his end.
Yeah. Right now, the breakpoints are equal, so the most important thing to keep in mind for Osu tourneys is breakpoints, which means you're scoring on your opponent's picks, which shifts the momentum entirely in your favor, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And neither player has taken a breakpoint yet. They've won on their own picks, which is expected. So both players are going to be looking to take at least 1 point from their opponent. Or maybe their opponent will run out of maps, will run out of their bag of tricks, as Gozerian said. But it seems like this tech is easy enough for Meow so far. Okay, never mind. We'll randomly slider break on absolutely nothing, and Gozerian to the combo lead now.
But Meow still has
But Gozerian goes down on nothing. Both players trading breaks on very easy sections of the map, and now Meow is back with the combo and advantages. Thank you for the hydrated imposter check, by the way.
Wait, did he break? He's still going on my end.
Still going?
Yeah.
How much combo does he have?
370. Sorry, 380, 390, 400.
Oh, okay, that might have been a Bancho miss then on my end. So, yeah, there we go. The score just flipped back over.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Tourney Client.
Alright, but yeah, Gozerian about to hit that 500 combo. Showing how comfortable he is on maps like these.
Yeah, on these
but
tech
Meow
picks.
is not that far behind. I'm gonna leave the room.
Did he break?
Yeah.
He's still going on my end.
Oh, okay, it might have been a ghost break.
Bancho! Why are you doing this to us? Okay, I think that was a real break. That was a real break.
Oh. Oh, and there's another break? I don't know. I don't trust the client anymore.
I think that was a real break from Meow, and now it's over. Gozerian's going to FC the No Mod 4 Tech Player Extraordinaire. Oh my goodness.
I got 2-1 lead.
And yeah, don't trust the score from the client. 95% FC is not 760k. I'll tell you guys the real score that he got after the map ends. Okay. Actually, that was the real score. No, wait, that wasn't. 845,932 is Gozerian's final score. Very, very impressive stuff from him. He knows, yeah, like you said, he knows his strengths. He's going to pick all the tech in the pool and just win it all. And that's going to be another one of Gozerian's picks going over to him. And now Meow is going to look to strike back. Maybe going to pick something Amy. Maybe going to pick that hidden 2? Can we see a hidden 2? Can we see the hidden 2? Let's fucking go!
Oh my god! Just calling that!
Yeah, I think Meow will always have the advantage here. Yeah, this is not something I think that Gozerian can play very comfortably. Meow, I think, had a bit of trouble on this too, but like he's pretty okay at low air hidden. I would say he got number 2 in quals after all on that map. So, how bad can it really be? All right, we're actually going to see hidden 2 being played. I'm just happy for that.
Yeah, because not both, but 2 of the hidden maps were not played in the last match that we commentated.
Yeah, and hidden 1 still hasn't been played.
Really? Over the 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Huh?
Alright. So these notes, as you can see, are have faded out long before you need to hit them, and that's the difficulty of AR8 hidden, if you're not used to it. The object density just, like, gets you. And Gozerian's going to be the first to break with this 80% accuracy. These notes are also very awkwardly timed as well, so it's hard to keep your accuracy up on this. Gozerian breaks once again, really struggling on this.
Yeah, Meow so
and it hasn't even got...
Scrags!
And we haven't even gotten to the hard part yet. This is the hard part.
I'm just trying to compliment the players for their hard work. This is another tournament client. You know what? This was
and both players hit that pattern very well, actually. So they hit the hard part, but they miss on all the easy parts. I see. Gozerian's gonna slider break and completely misread that pattern. Tapping early on there and missing. Meow's gonna trade it out, but all trades are going to be in favor of Meow here.
Now doubling points on Gozerian.
Yeah.
Gozerian breaking once again.
Breaks again and again. And mis-aims that pattern as well. Maybe a bit of a misread there too, moving the cursor off that note before you could hit it.
Oh, Meow breaks here.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. Meow has a 5% accuracy lead.
Oh.
And is almost doubling Gozerian's score.
So it seems like it's just going to be... they're both going to gather points on their picks.
Yeah. Meow will gap Gozerian on the reading map, and it's over. 200k. That is going to be more than enough to defeat Gozerian on this pick. Gozerian really just could never find his footing here.
I want to say during our practice, Meow beat Dama, but I forgot.
No, Dama got 300k on this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, Meow just wanted to pick it because no one else is gonna pick Hidden 2. Yeah, fair enough. That's as good of a reason as any to pick Hidden 2, you know?
Shoutouts. Just have it played for the people. Showcase the map being
True.
played by the competitors.
True. DT2, Super Idol once again. This has been picked in
Let's
every
go!
single match. People just really like this map. Which makes sense,
You know
like it's a
what?
straightforward
Like
mechanics
meme song
test
in the
and the
pool.
meme map.
People are gonna pick the meme song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and hopefully we can hear it this time without Nightcore. Players, please do not pick Nightcore in this.
Oh my god. Is it not already night court enough?
True.
Yeah, Night Court. You need to play with Night Court.
Also, can y'all hear the music? On stream, I mean.
Yeah, let me unmute him. Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, we're getting
jumping
into
in
Super
Game
Idol.
5. 2-2 on the board for each
Yes.
player.
Very evenly matched. Gozerian once again trying to take advantage of what he perceives as an advantage on double time. Once again, Meow did get 6 overall on double time in the qualifiers, so maybe looking to kind of abuse that. We'll see how they fare. Meow still with the SS.
100%.
205.5 BPM is just too slow for Meow, apparently.
This is easy mode territory for me, says Meow.
True. Okay, let's not curse it. Let's just see how it plays out. Gozerian drops
Gozerian
around the halfway
dropping.
point of the map.
Also, this is gonna be huge for Meow if he's able to keep this combo going.
And Gozerian
Especially
breaks
with how high
again.
his AC is.
And that break was actually halfway through the map. Now Gozerian is hard capped at around, I want to say like 600k because of his AC. And Meow's still with a 99.41% FC. Oh my goodness. He was sandbagging qualifiers. That's what happened.
150k points over Gozerian right now. The gap is only getting bigger and bigger as Meow's combo grows stronger and stronger.
My goodness. Meow's just going off.
Yeah, wow, his score is climbing so fast.
Oh my god, Meow, are you actually gonna do this?
Hitting
99.6% FC? He hits 1 million?
Oh my god!
This is top score on this. This is already top score.
Meow sweeping on this one.
Meow sweep. Oh my god, what a gap.
Going to
The
take the
FC.
momentum.
He's like
Momentum is now on Meow's side.
99.50% FC. The first breakpoint of the map. What a fucking statement. Goodness.
With the crazy 99.
And now Meow has the advantage. It's his pick. And he's won on his opponents.
And this is where he picks aim and wins.
This is where the aim gap starts. That was a really fucking impressive score to pull, especially in a tournament. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a really good,
99.5.
Yeah, no, I don't know what else to say. That was a showing. The score, the accuracy, the performance, everything, it all just speaks for itself.
Yeah. Okay, Meow's gonna pick Nomad 3, the high BPM map. or quote-unquote
Okay.
alt. So Ankle Biters is going to come out, 230 BPM map. Once again, that BPM is not comfortable for everyone to single tap, so if you can't single tap it, then you alt it. And once again, this is technically easier than the one in qualifiers, but a lot of players have said that the patterns are a lot more awkward. So we're going to see what happens. Meow did FC, the no mod 3 in qualifiers, which is the same slot as this one, with 91% accuracy, so we'll see what happens. Alright, whose ankles are going to get bit today?
Oh, okay. I had to read the title to get the joke.
Alright.
Start off.
Meow dropping a lot of accuracy at the beginning, but just getting
Gozerian
warmed
did
up
as
with the map.
well, but now it's back to being around equal.
Meow single tapping this, yeah. 205.5 BPM was actually too slow for him. How about 230? Gozerian's gonna break. Okay, he's alting a bit for, like, these patterns. Right, Meow continuing to leverage that ACK and combo advantage here. Not getting caught off guard by the overlapping sliders.
Oh,
Oh, does slider break on
here?
the reverse slider, though? The buzz slider.
We're still
Now
pretty early on
Gozerian
into
to the
this
combo
round.
advantage.
Yeah, the point slowly climbing up, but Meow building his combo back up.
Yeah. I think one more break is going to put it firmly in Gozerian's favor. I think Meow has dropped a lot of ACK, but not enough to where Gozerian can take it back just yet. Oh my god, he breaks after the break. Oh my god.
Dropping.
The
He
miss
really
aim.
needed that combo here.
The miss aim. Alright. Both players hit the Ramsing slider. More Ramsing sliders.
Both of them keeping up. 75% of the way has just been hit.
Yep. And with the 100k lead, I think this is going to just go over to Meow. Yeah, especially since he comboed through all of that too. We might see some slider breaks at the end. I think at least one person has been caught off by the sliders so far.
Yeah, oh, and Gozerian gets his ankles bit at the last second of the...
No!
Oh, no, Meow also gets it!
No! And Meow
Oh my
misses on the little alt pattern at the end. It's not going to matter. 424k is more than enough to take this point. The ACK and combo advantages.
Yeah, so this is going to Meow. So this is 4-2, I think?
Yeah, this is 4-2.
Okay.
And Gozerian still does have the next pick, but is going to need to make it count. Because we all saw what happened on his last pick on the Super Idol map. He's going to try to be looking for more tech in the pool, and does find what Aoyan considers tech. So, yeah, hidden 3. Hidden 3 is a slider aim map. It is apparently tech according to Aoyan. But Meow is also good at hidden aim, so this is probably the slider map that is going to be in the most contention in this match.
That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I would like to note that even though this is like a quote-unquote tech map, it's more favored in Meow's favor, I believe.
Yeah, because it's slightly low AR, and it's aim, and it's hidden. So, how bad could it really be for Meow? I guess we'll see. Alrighty, we're getting into it. And the reason why this map is so awkward is because CS 4.3 means the circles are just a little bit smaller than usual. AR 8.8 means the map is just a little bit slower than usual in terms of the circles flying in. And it is also 210 BPM. So a lot of like different factors that you would normally see like separately and not all on the same map. And it's going to catch Gozerian off as he finds the first break, but he does have the act lead here. How long is that going to last?
Yeah, this early on, if Meow breaks here, Gozerian can definitely break this. Oh, there we go!
And there's the first break by Meow, and now Gozerian to the lead with that 5% accuracy, 4% accuracy lead.
Yeah, this is Gozerian's chance to build some points here and potentially get enough of a gap so that he can take the point.
The Gozerian sweeps his Aoyan. We'll see. We'll see. Gozerian not getting caught off by any of these patterns. Looks like the aim part of Hidden is no problem for Gozerian right now. We need another tiebreaker, yeah. We need a legit tiebreaker.
There we go. Gozerian has a lead, but not by much, as the accuracy has just been leveled out on both sides.
Yeah.
The only thing separating them right now is the 100 combo.
Yeah, so it's still anyone's game. Next break is really going to shift the momentum in whoever doesn't break's favor, unless they trade it. Okay. Really dangerous territory for Gozerian. He can't be comfortable with this lead. He still has to combo the rest of the map. What do you mean legit? You know exactly what I mean. Still incredibly close.
Yep. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to comment
The
it.
last tiebreaker was completely legit.
No, it wasn't.
I want to let the gameplay speak for itself. I'm afraid of just like.
Gozerian goes down!
No, that's gonna be huge.
And Meow needs to break like right now.
Yeah. So that equals out, but oh no!
And they do trade it. And now it is neck and neck. It is neck and neck. No one has the advantage.
What happened?
No one has the clear advantage. Oh my god.
80%
Gozerian with the combo lead, but Meow with the 1.5% accuracy lead. Which lead is going to take over? It is really unclear.
Hopping to the finish line. Slowly but steadily, the points sort of are getting. There's a little bit of
It's so fucking close. Oh my god. Meow. But Gozerian takes it back.
The
Oh
song's
my
almost
God.
over. The points are rising. Combos. They're
Alright, alright. At the end, Meow takes it.
On the last note, Meow.
On the last fucking note. Oh my god. What a close match.
Holy shit!
What a close game that was. God.
What a close fucking
This
match!
is
Holy
history.
crap.
Making history for the WSC 2023 on round 1.
What point
How
what point
many
difference is
points
this? Can someone like run this through a calculator?
What do you mean by point?
Can you pull up the match?
Fourth. Oh, hold on. I got it. I still got
Okay,
the points.
okay.
Oh, never mind.
Do you not have the thing?
Oh wait.
I have it on IRC. I could
876 minus 429 733. That is a 1,143 point difference.
Oh my god.
Oh my
So fucking
God.
close. Alright. Meow's looking to put a swift end to this match now that he took that crucial breakpoint. Picking the gimmick slot, No Mod 5, cross up, the low AR, high CS map. Gonna bank on Gozerian not being able to play that. Yeah, Scrags is actually goated at casting.
I appreciate that.
Alright. So now Meow is at match point. He wins this map and he takes the whole set. Let's see
Yeah,
if
that one
Gozerian
switch-
can fight back.
That one switch on round 5 giving a ton of momentum to Meow, but yeah, how many picks would you say that Gozerian would have left for his specific skill set?
I would personally say that he doesn't have any left. it's all maps are up in the air now.
Yeah, a lot of them like end up being toss-ups, I think, unless he's hoping that Meow is just not good at DT1. I think that would be the only pick in his position that I could see, or maybe the Hard Rock 3.
Still, with how close these matches have been, Gozerian can still definitely take these back.
Okay.
And my thing desync. Panic.
Yeah, panic button.
Okay, we're
Those players
good.
really struggling at the beginning, but Meow with the clear advantage here.
Okay. Gozerian is breaking a lot here, but it's still early game.
Once again, this map is so slow in terms of both approach rate and BPM that you have to kind of like control yourself from what you're used to in order to play this properly. And for some people, that's just not, like, it's really difficult, if not impossible. And Gozerian's feeling the full brunt of that right now. Getting a lot of breaks on very slow sliders. But Meow will trade it out.
There's the break.
That ridiculous accolade, though.
Yeah.
Gozerian's gonna have a really tall mountain to climb in terms of like building any sort of score from this. Once you're down at like 60-70% accuracy in score v2, like it's so hard to build your score because you're just capped so hard. And Gozerian breaks once again.
This match is all but over. I would never call a map this early, but
yeah, Meow has a
Unfortunately,
140k lead, and it's not even, it's just barely over halfway in the map.
yeah.
Quadruple in points. We're reaching the 75% mark. Gozerian is building his act back, but
Accuracy doesn't mean much if you don't have much combo.
yeah, my
Yeah, and he has neither.
No, map this short, it's very hard.
And now Meow has put his accuracy above the 90% mark. Just to add an exclamation point to the end of this match.
Meow climbing to 90% here. Both of them building up their combos, but
The map
that
is over.
a huge gap from Meow here.
Or 62k, more than enough to take it.
Yeah.
Tripling Gozerian's score, I'm pretty sure.
That's
And
the
yeah,
game.
That is going to be the match. GG's.
Good games to both players. What a round. Let me just put that out there.
Yeah, that hidden 3 performance from both players. Oh my goodness. That was so fucking hype.
Both of them played great. Just for both like a great competitive set on both ends. Both of them just playing their hearts out, and
Yeah. Definitely a lot closer of a set than the scoreline indicated. A lot of those picks could have gone either way.
yeah, the score doesn't really do this justice. I don't think. I think this is just a match to remember.
Yeah, for sure.
So Gozerian should feel very proud for that.
Yeah.
For holding his ground like that. Good games.
Okay, looks like they want to do the tiebreaker, so we're gonna let him do the tiebreaker.
I'm going to be going now, unfortunately, but good luck to both gamers in their next round. Cracked
For
match.
sure. Thank you for hopping in the commentator booth with us.
No problem.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah. Thank you for hosting this tournament, like always.
Mhm.
And good luck to the players.
死にたくないから物語を書いていた時代じゃないのにペンを使った気取っていたんだ気が遠く
TB showcase once again, and yes, shoutouts to Gozerian. Definitely like outperforming any expectations
Yes.
that he had. Like he's the lowest ranked player in the tournament, and yet he's put up such strong performances already.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And yeah, I believe you are facing Gut Rune next match. I'll check the bracket. But yeah, good luck in that. Neither player going with no fail, I think. Yeah, both players not electing to choose no fail. All right. fair enough.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see this tiebreaker.
Yeah, Meow versus Dama is going to be a match. A match for the ages.
C3 versus C2. right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Not if Domo has anything to say about it. If Domo makes the upset of a lifetime. Speaking of Domo, that's going to be the next match on Sunday at I think 2 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be J Karate versus Domo. Seed 4 versus Seed 5. That's going to be a fun one. You don't want to miss that.
Yeah, both of them pretty close. And you said during the player showcase that it could have gone either way, right?
Yeah, in terms of like the placings that they got on the maps. Yeah, they were very, very close.
Yeah.
Alright, in terms of the tiebreaker, Meow has 98.5% accuracy. High BPM, no mod aim player. Extraordinaire. Is he really gonna break on this? The J Karate sweep. He's gonna need the fan club to be behind him not tomorrow, on Sunday. Because his opponent is tough. Domo is a tough cookie. Gozerian really struggling on this. I think this is like nearing the edge of his skill cap. I believe this like high BPM mid 4-star aim. Starting to get a little bit uncomfortable for him. You see him like kind of edging out some of these sliders. Not feeling like super confident in his aim, but Meow on the other hand is just going fucking off.
Yeah, just building the combo up to 700, 98 accuracy, very strong showing.
Yeah, he wants to FC this. 1500 combo on Osu memories. Oh my god. Domo trying to intimidate J Karate with the 1500 Osu memories combo before the match.
So what's
Holy
the
shit,
score
that's
to
a good
beat
score.
for this map?
Let me check the Aoyan match. I think it was like 600 something K.
All right, well Meow is already halfway there.
Yeah, if he keeps this combo, he might beat Aoyan's score on this. Yeah, 642K is the score to beat. Gozerian breaks again, but Meow is going to go down as well. Breaks right at the halfway point. His score is going to be capped at like 550k due to the ACK.
Oh no.
So
Yeah,
Aoyan, you've dodged a bullet.
There goes the Meow score sweep. The Meow special, if you will. For short.
Yeah, just continues to break now. Maybe Mouse Drift getting to him. Meow is a mouse player. And on these long maps, you don't know what your mouse is gonna do.
Oh, is Gozerian?
I don't know if Gozerian's mouse or tablet.
Okay. Oh my god, I thought the song was over until I saw the 75% mark.
There's still a quarter of the map left. Yeah, the sad face, very sad. I'm glad that people like the tiebreaker so much that they just want to play it no matter what.
Yeah, just to finish it off, a nice one final hurrah for the round.
True.
I can definitely respect that.
Definitely.
We are now in the final stretch of the song.
See if our players can hit this.
Yep, both of them keeping their combos.
Jumps get pretty relentless at the
oh my
end.
god, both of them break at the exact same time!
Yeah, this part of the map, if it's gonna be any part of the map, then it's gonna be this that gets them. The jumps end up being like pretty relentless here. Alright, and as we near the end of the map, we say GGWP to both players.
GG10s to both players.
Gozerian put up a huge fight on so many of his picks. But in the end, Meow's just going to prevail. taking his own picks, and then some. That 1,000 point difference on Hidden 3 was fucking wild and definitely like kind of sealed up the match right there, I would say.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Someone should have clipped that.
Well played to both players. Gozerian definitely, like, once again, performing way above his rank. Like, very impressive stuff from him.
Yes, for sure. If this beats you guys, I don't know what will.
Yeah. Alright. Say GDWP. And update the brackets. And yeah, that'll be it.
死にたくないから物語を書いていた時代じゃないのにペンを使った気取っていたんだ気が遠くなるほど物語を気取って
And thank you all for watching, and bearing through the technical difficulty with me at the beginning, with the tourney client freaking out as it does. Okay, who is streaming? Alrighty, before we go for the day, I will go ahead and take a look at what the bracket currently looks like. So yes, it is going to be Gutrune versus Gozerian in Losers Round 1 next week, and Falcon versus the loser of J Karate and Domo, and the winner will go on to face Aoian. And Dama and Meow is going to be definitely the highlight match. But none of Domo has anything to say about it, or J Karate. Might bring the fight to Aoian. But yeah. So we've completed these matches, and the next one is going to be on Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it. It's going to be hype.
Be sure not to miss it.
Final Time is streaming for Gamers Outreach. Alright, I will go ahead and open up their stream on my end. And Starry, are they okay with raid messages? Because we're putting the Aoian blinding light 6.78%. If they are. And once again, if you haven't joined the Discord, please join Discord. Here are my socials if you want to keep up with me. And yeah. I'll wait for Starry to confirm whether or not they're okay with raid messages first. Okay, I'm getting ad breaked. The classic ad break. Okay, so this is our raid message.
Alright. Everyone had it on the ready.
Okay, gonna wait for the ad break to end. Okay. Weeball. Alright, I will see y'all around. Thanks,
See you guys in
everyone,
the
for
next
tuning in.
round.
Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific, don't miss it.
Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget.
See y'all later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.